Hi, this is Trey Fast. I'm going to do my reaction and review to Loki, Glorious Purpose. This is the first episode. This came out Wednesday. I'm a little late with this because, I got to do my other reaction. But let's do it. I'm anxious to see this. I love Tom Hiddleston as Loki, so let's see what this one's about. Put my headphones in. Okay, here we go. Right now, go.
New York City. 2012.
On my way down to coordinate search and rescue. I mean, honestly, how do you keep your food shoved up?
Hey, buddy. What do you think? Maximum occupancy has been reached.
Take the stairs.
Yes. Stop. Whoa. This is cool. I'm out.
Where's Loki? Loki!
Love the intros. What is that? Oh, that's him in a desert? Yeah, Gobi Desert, Mongolia.
And I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Yep.
Hindi. Hindi ako kasi.
Whoa.
Never mind. Don't touch that.
Whoa.
Appears to be a standard sequence violation. Branch is growing at a stable rate and slope. Variant identified.
I beg your pardon.
On behalf of the Time Variance Authority, I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline. Hands up.
Whoa!
You're now moving at 1/16th speed, but feeling all that pain in real time.
Let's go.
Reset the timeline.
You're making a terrible mistake. You're making a big mistake.
Hello, ma'am. Log this as evidence.
Oh. Can you at least tell me what it is?
It's the Tesseract. Be very careful with it.
Sounds dumb.
Know this. You cross me, there are deadly consequences.
We'll see.
Hey!
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
What?
Sign this too.
Oh, this is absurd.
Here's another one. And this.
What if I was a robot and I didn't know it?
The machine would melt you from the inside out. Please move along, sir.
Okay, not a robot, so I'll be fine.
What's that? Your temporal aura.
What's that?
Please, through the door.
This is great.
Take a ticket.
What is this, a deli? No.
Take a ticket. There's only 2 of us in here.
Welcome to the Time Variance Authority. I'm
our job to catch you up before you stand trial for your crimes. So let's not waste another minute. Settle in, sharpen your pencils, and check this out. Long ago, there was a vast multiversal war. Countless unique timelines battled each other for supremacy, nearly resulting in the total destruction of, well, everything. But then the all-knowing timekeepers emerged, bringing peace by reorganizing the multiverse into a single timeline, the sacred timeline. Now, the timekeepers protect and preserve the proper flow of time for... The TVA has stepped in to fix your mistake and set time back on its predetermined path. Now that your actions have left you without a place on the timeline, you must stand trial for your offenses. So sit tight and we'll get you in front of a judge in no time. Just make sure you have your ticket and you'll be seen by the next available attendant. For all time. Always!
That's insane. Timekeepers. The sacred timeline. Who actually believes this bunkum?
Ticket, sir.
That guy didn't give me a ticket. I tried to ask
Ticket,
for one.
sir.
I tried to ask that guy for a ticket.
Sir?
What are you raising your voice to me, buckethead? What are you saying?
France. 1549.
The Hunter and his Minutemen responded to a routine Nexus event. It appears that when they arrived, somebody got the jump on them.
You think?
It's him.
Yeah, stab wounds look consistent with the others. Positioning of the bodies indicates they didn't know what the hell hit them. And reset charge is gone.
That's the 6th attack in the last week.
Tu sais qui a fait ça?
What the hell?
Don't worry, that devil's afraid of us. We're gonna take care of him.
The branch is nearing red line. We need to go.
Okay. Allez, va jouer ailleurs. It's okay.
Set a reset charge.
Sir, there's something you'll want to see.
Loki.
Next case, please. Laufeyson. Variant L1130, aka Loki Laufeyson, is charged with sequence violation 72089. Oh, really? And who should we have?
I suspect the Avengers. You see, I only came into possession of the Tesseract because they travelled through time. No doubt in a last-ditch effort to stave off my ascent to God King.
Yeah.
That's quite an accusation.
Oh, believe me, you can smell the cologne of two Tony Starks. You speak of time criminals? It's they you should be after. Perhaps you could provide me with a task force and resources, and I could return and eliminate them for you.
We're not here to talk about the Avengers.
Oh, no?
No. What they did was supposed to happen. You escaping was not.
Right. Not supposed to happen. Guilty. Of this.
What was that?
What's going on?
Hang on. Everyone quiet.
He's trying to use his powers, ma'am.
Don't rush me. Damn it! Why would it work?
Magic powers. They're no good in the TVA, Mr. Laufeyson. The court finds you guilty, and I sentence you to be reset. Next case, please.
Reset. What does that mean? What is that? Is it bad? What does it mean? Hey, but you ridiculous bureaucrats will not dictate how my story ends.
Okay, I'm just chasing a hunch.
Anything goes sideways, it's on you.
Okay. I feel like I'm always looking up to you. I like it. It's appropriate.
And who are you? I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
I'll show you where my desk is. You can start there. Now look.
That's not real.
It is, and unfortunately, so is all the paperwork. Good tinder for your fire, though. Come on.
This place is a nightmare.
That's another department. Now, that department I'll help you burn down.
I'm Agent Mobius, by the way. Are you taking me somewhere to kill me?
No, that's where you just were. I'm taking you someplace to talk.
Well, I don't like to talk.
But you do like to lie, which you just did. Correct. Is that funny?
The idea that your little club decides the fate of trillions of people across all of existence at the behest of 3 space lizards. Yes, it's funny. It's absurd.
I thought you didn't like to talk. After you.
Let's go.
For the record, this really does feel like a killing me kind of a room.
Not big on trust, are you?
Trust is for children and dogs. There's only one person you can trust.
Come on, sit down. Let's get into this.
Have a seat.
Go on, have a seat. Yeah, if it looks good, kill.
What do you want from me?
Well, let's start with a little cooperation.
Not my forte.
Really? Even when you're wooing someone powerful you intend to betray? Come on.
You don't know anything about me.
Maybe I'd like to learn. I specialize in the pursuit of dangerous variants.
Claim my throne.
You want to be king?
I don't want to be. I was born to be.
Okay. No, but king of what, exactly?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Midgard.
A.K.A. Earth. All right, now you're the king of Midgard, then what? Happily ever after?
Asgard, the 9 realms.
Space?
Space.
Space is big. That'd be a nice feather in your cap. Loki, the king of space.
Mock me, if you dare.
No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm actually a fan.
For nearly every living thing, choice breeds shame and uncertainty and regret. There's a fork in every road, yet the wrong path always taken.
Good. Yeah. You said nearly every living thing, so I'm guessing you don't fall into that category.
The timekeepers have built quite the circus. And I see the clowns are playing their parts to perfection.
Big metaphor, guy. I love it. Makes you sound super smart.
I am smart. If it's all the same to you, I'll have that drink now. No. And I remember, I was there. Anything else?
It's funny, for someone born to rule, you sure do lose a lot. Might even say it's in your nature.
You know, things didn't turn out so well for the last person who said that to me.
Oh yeah, Phil Coulson.
Oh! Jesus.
Didn't the Avengers come together to literally avenge him by defeating you?
Little solace to a dead man.
Do you enjoy hurting people? Making them feel small?
No, I don't suppose you do.
Let's talk about your escapes. You're really good at doing awful things and then just getting away.
What can I say? I'm a mischievous scamp.
This is one of my favorites.
For the flight deck, Captain William A. Scott, Northwest Star Airlines, real time on schedule for landing Seattle. Flight time today, approximately.
Bourbon and soda?
Thank you.
Absolutely. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we? See you again someday. Brother, Heimdall, you'd better be ready.
I can't believe you were D.B. Cooper. Come on.
I was young and I lost a bet to Thor. Where was the TVA when I was meddling with these affairs of men?
Well, we were right there with you, just surfing that sacred timeline.
Oh, so that had the timekeeper's seal of approval, did it?
Well, I wouldn't think of it in terms of approval and disapproval. That's sort of a... Let's get back to escapes. A little psychobabble. What is it that you think that you're really running from?
Enough. Liar.
I'm serious. All I seek is a deeper understanding of the fearsome god of mischief. What makes Loki tick?
I know what this place is.
What is it?
It's an illusion. It's a cruel, elaborate trick conjured by the weak to inspire fear. A desperate attempt at control. Now you all parade about as if you're the divine arbiters of power in the universe.
We are.
You're not. My choices are my own.
Your choice is your own. Good. Let's go with that.
I think this one's gonna fire you up. And when I do, it'll be because I did it. Not because it was supposed to happen, or because you, or the time variance authority, or whatever it is you call yourselves, allowed me to. Honestly, you're pathetic. You're an irrelevance. A detour. A footnote to my ascent.
You finished? You're gonna start taking things seriously. If you hadn't picked up the Tesseract, you would have been taken to a cell on Asgard.
I made it proud.
Please, don't make this worse.
What is this? This is nonsense. More tricks. It's never even happened.
Not to you. Not yet. Look, the TVA doesn't just know your whole past. We know your whole life, how it's all meant to be. Think of it as comforting.
This is absurd.
Then am I not your mother?
You're not.
And then the Dark Elves attack the palace, and you think you send them to Thor.
You might want to take the stairs to the left.
But instead, you send them...
Oh, Mbatha-Raw.
I don't believe
Do you enjoy killing?
I'll kill you.
What, like you did your mother? Sorry, the Time Twister just loops you, not the furniture. You weren't born to be king, Loki. You were born to cause pain and suffering and death. That's how it is. That's how it was. That's how it will be. All so that others can achieve their best versions of themselves.
Avengers, huh?
Always a situation. Don't go anywhere. It's just getting good. Spirited.
Talking to that variant is a mistake.
No, that's your position.
He should
I take
be
the
reset.
opposite. You think everyone should be reset. I'm getting good stuff
We
in
just
there.
lost another unit.
Okay, Loki, I think we can finish up tomorrow and just pick it up.
Get up. Prune on site.
No, no pruning, no resetting. You can still help us.
Hey, I know you. You're that criminal with the blue box.
Oh. What's your name?
Casey.
Give me the Tesseract or I'll gut you like a fish, Casey.
What's a fish?
How do you not know what a fish is?
I lived my entire life behind a desk.
But what difference does it make?
I want to know exactly what I'm being threatened with before I comply.
Death, Casey. Violent, painful death.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I comply. I comply. Some of them. He never went through all that stuff. At least, this version, Loki.
Is this the greatest power in the universe?
Is he gonna watch the events of Endgame? And watch his death? I'll watch his mother.
Remember this place. Home.
I thought we were going to fight side by side forever. You know, maybe you're not so bad after all, brother. Maybe not. Thank you. If you're here, I might even give you a hug. I'm here.
should choose your words more carefully.
What's so funny?
Glorious purpose.
And this guy kept saying he was going to turn me into a fish, whatever that is. And then they show up and just prune my cart.
I don't enjoy it. I do it because I have to, because I've had to.
Okay, explain that to me.
Because it's part of the illusion. It's the cruel, elaborate trick conjured by the weak to inspire fear.
The desperate play for control.
You do know yourself.
A villain.
That's not how I see it. You try to use that?
Oh, several times. Even an infinity stone is useless here.
That's right.
Why me?
The variant we're hunting is you.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, man.
Time signature is early third millennium.
Okay. Ha. Divine purpose. Anyway, that was, again, it's an interesting show. Now, you know, obviously he got captured by the Time Bureau, okay, after he escaped because the Avengers went back. And what's interesting, like he was saying, that I wonder why they said that, yeah, that was supposed to happen with the Avengers going back in time to save the, save the universe and all that stuff. But him escaping wasn't supposed to happen. So that's why they snatched him up. And that was good at the Time Bureau. I like that. He kept trying to get away, all the bureaucratic steps that they go through before he gets to, before the judge. And they were going to reset him, okay? Because his purpose was to go on his path and he got to watch his path, which means that he led to his mom getting killed, even though that version of him didn't do that. And then him getting killed by Thanos, which obviously that version didn't go through that, which kind of waylaid him. Okay, Tom Hiddleston just plays that part so well. And I like the dynamic he has with Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson's a good actor. Okay, but now they're saying that he's the variant that's causing all these, it's killing all these time bros. But that I'm interested in seeing how that plays out. Is there something that maybe he escaped before that, and then he started? I'm trying to, well, because time is kind of wacky and stuff. But they say he's basically saying that he's the one variant that's going back, killing all the agents. So I'm wondering if he escaped and then went back to wrap them out, and they reset him. Yeah, I know there's something wacky with time is going on to explain why how he's can be the one that's doing all these killings when he's there. Unless there was another, maybe in another different, he went off on another path, because like they were saying in that video, they were showing that when somebody goes off the path, then it can create all these branches and stuff. So maybe one of his branches of that him went back and wanted to get even with the time barrel for, and then that's why and they need him because they know how he thinks, right, to catch him, right, which and then straighten out the line and then reset everything so everything goes right back to the path. That's a very interesting thing, but I'm definitely interested in seeing how they're gonna handle that with him going to different time periods, jumping all over the time periods to try to capture himself, okay, and figure out what his next move is. That's why Owen Wilson needs him, okay, and then maybe they'll put him on a different path or something, just so although like I said, everything has to be, a straight line, a straight path, put him right back on his path, and maybe they'll show at the end him not escaping, they'll go flashback, because I think they might have filmed it where him not escaping and him escaping, because they even back as far as when they was filming Endgame, maybe they thought, okay, we're gonna have a Loki TV show, so we'll film him escaping, and then we'll film him not escaping, so that way maybe at the end of this show they'll show him not escaping, and that'll be the reset, and then he'll basically go through all those events that happened. Okay, but I'm definitely interested in seeing the show. Again, like I said, Tom Hiddleston's just born to play Loki. He just plays that character with such menace and arrogance, and like I said, you got to see him vulnerable in this show, because he got to see all those things that he didn't go, that version of him didn't go through, like his mom dying and seeing his father, saying goodbye to his father, and then seeing him being killed by Thanos. So definitely, that you can tell that shook him to the core, all that stuff. So we'll see how this plays out. Okay. Anyway, and I'm definitely see him act, because obviously at some point they're going to catch up to that variant or that version of Loki, and to see him act against himself, that should be very interesting. And I wonder how many episodes this is. I got to look that up. I don't know how many episodes it's probably 6 or so, like the Captain America and Winter Soldier, like that show was. Okay, but this is definitely intriguing me. Okay, again, Tom Hiddleston is just great, and I'm just anxious now to want to see what episode 2 entails exactly, and how he's going to go about, working for the Time Bureau. So, and this will be very interesting to see. Anyway, let me know what you think of Loki, the first episode, season 1, episode 1, A Glorious Purpose, which I love that. I just love the way he says it. Glorious Purpose. That's, again, I love that term. Anyway, that's a great title for the episode. Anyway, I'll leave a link to my social media in the description box, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I also have a link to my other channel, Love Views and Opinions, so you check that out as well. I also have a link to my Patreon channel down below. This may or may not be on my Patreon. Probably I'm leaning towards it being on my Patreon, because especially if this is just 6 episodes, I'll probably put this on my Patreon channel. Okay, and a link below to my Patreon channel, and it's only $5 a month. Tons of content on there if you want to check that out. And again, I want to thank the one patron that I have, okay, for supporting me, okay, and hopefully I get more in the future, okay. And like I said, I'll probably keep reviewing this show now after seeing this. I'm interested in seeing where it's going, so more likely this is going to be on my Patreon channel as well. So again, link below to my Patreon, so please check that out and support me if you can. Only $5 a month, tons of content. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.